Well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, now you remember that we had a short conversation, at least on African Diaspora News Channel, and especially when we stream. So we stream, Monday through Saturday, but we do Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on Saturdays, we do 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And last Saturday, we did something a little different. We went to a members only chat during that live. And we noticed that when we went to a members only chat at that time, it cut out all the Democrat Shill trolls that have been flooding that comment section every stream. I never seen this much influx of Democrat Shill showing up, at least on any of some of them will show up here and there, but not the influx. Well, there's a reason for that. I want you to check out what this young lady has to say, because the Democrats are waging a information war to try to do everything they can. They are desperate, ladies and gentlemen. They are desperate to hold on to power. Let's listen to what they're paying, young people to parrot their messaging.
This month, Sunday says she was hired by Protect Our Care, a progressive advocacy group that relies on anonymous donors. She made a video warning about Trump's second-term agenda.
They almost help you script it, right?
Right, definitely.
She takes their talking points and puts them into her own voice, saying she always discloses when she's being paid.
What's your rate?
So a video just for a creator in my size, an average can go from $3,000 to $10,000 depending and upwards.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the video that we want to focus on right now. Just that. Now, they're literally giving them a script. So they're finding quote unquote influencers. I hate that word. That's why if anybody say, the term influencer to me, I don't fit that category. I don't. We're running a legitimate media company where we have journalists that work with us and graphic designers and videographers and all kind of different people who is really serious about this. We are not no influencer. But I want you to see exactly what they're doing. Now, let's go ahead on and read this, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying here, use Project 2025 to show proof of a larger argument. MAGA wants a total control over our country and our lives, right? Now, that's disinformation because Project 2025 was written by the Heritage Foundation, not Donald Trump. And Make America Great Again isn't a group. It's just a slogan, right? But they say don't focus on Project 2025 without bringing your listener back to a bigger message, okay? This is propaganda. They instructing her how to use propaganda. They say do define Project 2025 by connecting it to an overall value or frame, gut checks and balances, control, power grab. Don't just list a litany of policies in the manifesto. Why? Because actually people may go research it and look it up and see what it's all about. Don't do that. Just fearmonger. That's basically what they're telling her to do. Focus on their authoritarianism. It's a will threaten our personal freedoms. Don't dwell on the impact on federal agencies and how it differs, let's say, from precedent, right? So this is what they have up here. So when you hear all this Project 2025, now, of course, this young lady, I'm sorry, they're not going to use you for propaganda no more. If you want to keep making that good Democrat Shill money, you didn't kind of blew up your spot like that, right? You messed your money up. So I was letting you know that, young sister. So I guess it was worth it for you. But you see all this fear-mongering about Project 2025. Now you get where it comes from. Now you get it. It's coming from organizations who none of us know exist that has millions and millions of dollars to give out to people. She said from $3,000 to $10,000, right? Now, they would love for a person like myself, especially on the African diaspora, to be a shield because they say, hey, he's talking to people every night. Ooh, we love him to shield, right? So, but nobody comes to me with that. I can tell you that. The Democrats haven't came to me and the Republicans haven't came to me either. To promote nothing for them, right? Now, this is why when you're on your maybe social media pages, your X Spaces, or whatever place you may be, now when you're having conversations about you need, something for your vote, this is why you're seeing the influx of people insulting you. This is why you see an influx of people trying to shame you like you never seen before. You probably been talking about this all 3.5 years. But now you just see this mass rush of people going to your page and talking crazy to you. You say, where do these people even come from? They are being sent. So the best way that you can limit some of that, if you have something where your members can only be up there. Now, if you want to deal with trolling, hey, some people like that sort of thing. Me, I think that if they're going to troll, you need to pay to troll. That's how I feel about it. So if you want to pay to troll, that's fine. It's worth the effort. Since I know you getting that good millions of dollars from the DNC and their little subgroups, and then you need to pay to troll if you're gonna do it over here. I'll let you troll a little bit if you're paying for it. But they are desperate because this is the thing. You wouldn't have to troll farm if the past 3.5 years, the Biden-Harris administration was winning. We're doing great. We're doing horribly as a country, ladies and gentlemen, horribly. Record inflation, high interest rates, food is high, gas is high, everything's high. Wars all over the place, rumors of wars all over the place. Y'all see that Iran and all them, like they about to turn it up, Lebanon, all them, they about to turn up with Israel and all that. And Joe Biden is sending military out there, like they trying to start World War III, ladies and gentlemen. But they're not talking about any of that. They're not. That Biden-Harris administration, I told y'all, you vote for them people. I'm talking about Harris Waltz. You vote for that people. Your children gonna end up being drafted. They got paperwork already. Want to put our daughters in the draft. But you're not talking about the whole scope. This lady has not even taken an interview, not even on safe platforms for her, like MSNBC, NBC, etc. She is not taking any interviews. And most people say, well, that's strange. Listen, Biden, he at least took some interviews, but this woman's not taking an interview. Why? Because she can't talk. She can't answer certain questions. She's going to say something. So she's like, man, you know what? Let me not say nothing. I'm not going to do a press conference. She has nothing to do, y'all. She's the vice president. It's not like she's the president, okay? That's number one. She has time to sit down for an interview, and she won't do it. And recently, who called her out about that? J.D. Vance recently called her out about that, like why she ain't sitting down for an interview. You can't run forever. You can't run. You have to sit down for interviews. But she's worried that she's going to say something in the interview, and that's going to tank her chances with the voters. So she's trying to avoid that at all costs. But you know what? The day going to come, you're going to have to sit down with some people. Even people that's on your side, you're going to have to sit down with them. It's just that simple. Or you are all this so-called, I'm telling y'all, the so-called excitement about her, by September 1, you watch. You watch how people are going to start thinking about her by September 1. Oh, the tide going to start turning. I believe the tide is going to start turning with her by September 1. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse toward Election Day. Trust me. If I had to pick between her and Hillary Clinton, I'll take Hillary Clinton over her any day of the week. Of course, if it was Michelle Obama, well, that's hands down. Because it's like this. The Democrats, they should have did whatever they could to get Michelle Obama to run. If Michelle Obama would have ran, that would have been done. Trump would not won against her. I promise you that wouldn't happen. But with this, Harris, we do not need to be in the wars. But all this troll farming, so you see them focusing on Project 2025, I want y'all to see that, right? When they come tell you that, say, don't say nothing about Trump because that's not attached to him, that's attached to the Heritage Foundation. They come up with a wish list every year, what they want, the Heritage Foundation. Just like the Federalist Society, all these different places like that. They want agendas that they can lobby Congress for and push. Nothing in Project 2025 is written law. But they keep trying to say Donald Trump's Project 2025. That's disinformation. Good and well, that's not from Donald Trump. That's from the Heritage Foundation. But they supposed to be the kings and queens of calling people out about misinformation, disinformation. But y'all can do disinformation all day long for votes. But it kind of reminds me of that lady that called that time on the show is when I called her out for lying. I said, ma'am, you're lying. I don't care if I'm lying. It's about saving democracy. Once I heard that, I said, okay, I can't deal with these people. Because if you're willing to lie to get what you want, okay, that's why I call them the vote blue no matter who cult. That's why I call them that. It's because they are really crashing out and losing their last mind about this party. And this is not normal. If they were dedicated to their community as much as they dedicated to the Democrat Party, we can get somewhere in Black America. If we had that kind of dedication to Black America, like they have this dedication for the Democrat Party, ladies and gentlemen. It is utterly weird to me. These are political parties. This isn't your family. These people will stop talking to family for the Democrat Party. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If your family says, I don't want to talk to you no more because you don't want to vote Democrat, you question Democrat, then you know what? You just be like, okay, cool. God bless you. And because hey, some people in your life for a season and some people in your life for a lifetime. And that goes for family. They can go for friends. They can go for whoever. If you walk away from me behind something like that, that means God wanted that to happen. He wanted it because he knows it's something about you that do not need to be in my life. So if you need to go because you value your cult more than anything else, go ahead and do that. I wish you the best. May God truly bless you, and I hope you come out of that cult one day. I really hope so. But in the meantime, I do not lose no sleep over somebody that say they're not going to talk to me because I don't want to be a part of their cult or their blue god. No, Lord, no. But this is what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. You know, people like myself and many others. Yeah, we got to deal with the troll farms. We do, but that's okay. That's okay. All y'all go to members only because I tried to go to subscriber on my live stream, but it was so many of them that's actually still subscribed to my channel. So I said, okay, cool. They was already subscribed for a while. They've been sitting there. So I said, let's go to members only and let's see. So if they gonna troll y'all that's making content, make them work for it. Don't let